Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be remodeling the kitchen in my new house. I bought this house with my wife in July of 2021 and we started this remodel the day we got the key. This is the oldest footage of the house on this channel, and I actually did all of this before building out the workshop in the garage. I was still kind of terrified about talking on camera at this point, so there won't be any of that until the end of the video. Now for a little information on the house. This was a rental property before we bought it, that's why nothing's really been updated. It was built in 2002. And this is all original stuff in there, just some linoleum flooring and junky cabinets and countertops. So the first thing we did was take the drawers and the doors off to sand them down and paint them. My wife did all the painting and I didn't film it, so you won't really get to see any of the painting. But yeah, before we painted the cabinets, we pulled out the sink and then we took off the counters, and I had to unscrew the counters from the bottom obviously and then pull them off of the top. Next I sanded down the fronts of the cabinet boxes and the sides so that they would be easier to paint, and then I took off this crown molding off the top because I did not like how it looked and I just would rather have it normal straight up top. And here's how all the cabinets looked before we got any paint on them. They're just sanded down. Countertops are taken off, the molding was taken off, all that. And here they are after being painted. I didn't do any of the painting, so it didn't get filmed. My wife did that. We went with green. I like how it looks. I know some of you probably won't, but we like it. One issue that this house had when we moved in was that there was a leak in the ceiling like a long time ago, so the paint didn't really match, but we did the best we could. Next I started working on the countertops. I got this butcher block style countertops from IKEA. It's not actually real solid wood butcher block. It's just a veneer over top of some MDF. But it's been holding up pretty good for the last year, so I'm happy with that. I started off with the two little pieces on the side of the stove, and then I had to cut out a big piece with a big circular section in it for the sink, and then attach it to another section to extend over top of the dishwasher. So you'll see that here, and I held it together with these bolts that are made for that. I forget what they're called exactly, but yep, I did that. Flipped it over and got the sink in. The sink was incredibly heavy, but it looks good. I like the style of this. Next we started working on the floors. The floors are two different colors, and there was like a lip on it, so I originally was going to try to tear up the old wood flooring, but it was glued down, so I decided not to. I just cut it out a little section to make it a little bit easier for this piece. You saw me draw it out. Now I have to cut it out. It's a pretty complex cut. There's a lot of weird angles and things in there, but I got it cut out. Had to use a couple saws. And as you can see, it fit in there pretty good. I was real happy with it, and it was just a lot of going back and forth of tearing up the linoleum, putting in more of the underlayment particle board, then putting in the vapor barrier, and then putting in the luxury vinyl plank on top of that. We got the plank from Lowe's, and it looks really great. I like the whole style of this kitchen. I like how our house looks. It was kind of a collaboration between my wife and I, both of our styles. I really like the farmhouse look of things, and she wanted it to look more modern and clean, so I think we did a pretty good job compromising and making it look good. I just kept doing little sections at a time and moving forward slowly. You have to start all the way on one side and just keep moving forward. Yeah. And here it is, completely done. I'm not sure if I put in all the trim yet, but had to go in and put some cord around it and things like that around it. And we got rid of our old refrigerator because it was black and the rest of our appliances were white. And it's kind of weird that it was black and it didn't fit, so we got one that was the same color as the rest of them and that it fit in there. So this is it, basically done. with all the hardware. All right, and here's the finished product. Ignore any mess. My in-laws are on their way, so I have like a couple minutes to film this before they get here, so I didn't really have time to clean up. Got the cabinets all green, the gold hardware on them. This butcher block countertop from IKEA. Nice white porcelain sink. The backsplash. This countertop that was cut in half down the middle so that it would have a good side on both sides. The chairs and some gold hardware holding it up. Do this little corner over here too. The plants and the stained glass. It's pretty much all of it. Oh, this light fixture is new. Nice big fridge, new floors. Next, we're gonna do the pantry and the laundry room. But for now, this is everything. I forgot to show you this cool part, how I have the soda stream up here, and the tube runs down that hole. And then underneath there, I have the air tank so that we can have sparkling water. Nice. During the editing, I realized I missed a couple things. I replaced this microwave because the vent was broken. So the vent wasn't working, but now the vent works in the new one. I also did this entire backsplash. It was my first time doing a tile backsplash. I think it turned out okay. It's pretty good. I still need to do that layer under there. I wasn't sure how high to make it, so I was gonna do it after I put this on, but I haven't done that yet, so I need to do that. I also replaced all the electrical outlets and covers just so that they would look nicer. And lastly, I put some soft close holes or soft close hinges on all the cabinets. My next order of business is I'm going to build some drawer slides that go all the way in on this bottom part of all 4 of these main cabinets so that whatever we put in there we can pull out to here to pick up. I think that'll be nice. That is what the wifey wants, and I think that's a good idea. All right, thank you for watching. Sorry it was a little bit of a weird video. I wasn't in full content creator mode yet, so I didn't really film all of it, obviously. Just filmed some of it. But hopefully you liked the transformation. It was pretty simple. It didn't really cost a lot of money. The only thing that really cost money was the floor, the new appliances, the paint, the countertops, the sink. But we saved a lot of money by not replacing the cabinets, which we kind of wanted to do, but would have been a lot of more money and a lot of work. So just left it how it is. And yeah, I think this will work for us for the next couple of years. We're probably gonna only live here for maybe 5 years in total. That is the plan, because we would like a bigger house with more land and like a bigger workshop. So this is a good starter house for us, and I think we will enjoy it while we are here. So thank you all for watching the video, and I hope you check out the next ones. Bye!